Welcome to Digital Marketing with AI. I'm Rohit Shetty, and this is where we explore how artificial intelligence is transforming the way marketers think, create, and connect. Today, we are diving into a question that sits at the heart of modern marketing. Can AI really sound like your brand? Or put another way, can you scale content creation without losing the human touch? If you've ever struggled to maintain your brand's voice while automating blogs, social posts, or emails, this episode is for you. We'll unpack how AI can learn your tone, replicate your personality, and still keep things authentic. Let's jump right in. What brand voice really means? Before we bring AI into the mix, let's clarify what we mean by brand voice. Brand voice is your identity in words. It's not just the tone or the style, it's the consistent way your brand communicates its values, emotions, and perspective. Think about it. When Nike speaks, you hear motivation. When MailChimp communicates, it feels friendly and approachable. When Apple talks, it sounds sleek, confident, and creative. That's not random, it's deliberate. And in today's digital world, where brands publish content across dozens of platforms, consistency is everything. But here's the problem: maintaining that consistency manually across hundreds of touchpoints is nearly impossible. The demand for content has skyrocketed, and brands are expected to deliver faster than ever. So, how do you keep your voice steady while scaling up? This is exactly where AI steps in. Moving on to how AI replicates and enhances brand voice. At its core, AI is a pattern recognizer. When you train it with your brand's content, it learns the nuances of your communication style. It picks up on word choice, sentence rhythm, tone, and emotional cues that make your voice unique. Once trained, AI tools can generate new content that sounds like you, freeing up creative time while keeping your message consistent. Let's look at a few examples of how this works in the real world. Example 1. Jasper AI Jasper allows marketers to create custom brand voice models. You feed it sample blogs, emails, or landing pages, and it learns your tone. When you ask it to write a post or campaign copy, the result sounds just like your brand, not a generic template. Example 2. Coca Cola's Create Real Magic campaign. Coca Cola collaborated with OpenAI and Bain company to launch a campaign where fans could use AI to generate artwork inspired by Coke's branding. The key insight was that AI didn't replace creativity, it amplified it while keeping Coke's optimistic, imaginative voice intact. Example 3. HubSpot with ChatGPT integration. HubSpot now integrates AI tools to help marketing teams write blogs, emails, and ad copy while aligning with the company's established tone. Instead of rewriting from scratch, marketers can scale their content pipeline while ensuring every piece still sounds like the brand. So AI doesn't remove your voice, it multiplies it. It gives you the ability to show up everywhere without losing coherence or character. But that brings us to an important point. If AI can write like us, where does the human touch still matter? Balancing human creativity and machine consistency. AI can mimic your tone and write in your style, but authenticity doesn't come from words alone, it comes from intention. That's where human creativity steps in. Humans define the purpose, emotion, and meaning behind every piece of content. AI simply helps us express it more efficiently. Think of AI as your creative assistant. It can handle the heavy lifting outlines, drafts, repurposing while you focus on ideas, storytelling, and strategy. Take Sephora, for example. Their AI chatbots answer customer questions at scale, but their human team refines those responses to ensure empathy and inclusivity stay at the forefront. Or look at Netflix. Its recommendation engine is powered by AI, but the witty, conversational push notifications, that's human creativity shaping the brand's personality. So it's not about AI versus humans. It's about synergy, humans designing for AI. Ask yourself, which parts of my process can AI handle efficiently? Where does my audience expect a personal human touch? How can I teach AI to reflect my values while keeping quality control in my hands. The best marketers will learn to blend both worlds, machine precision and human emotion working together. The future of AI content. Now let's look ahead. What's next for AI and brand voice? The next evolution is emotion aware AI. Imagine systems that detect sentiment and adjust tone accordingly. For instance, an AI writing tool that senses when a message should be empathetic rather than promotional. We'll also see more adaptive tone models where AI can automatically switch writing styles based on the platform. Formal on LinkedIn, conversational on Instagram, and informative in email campaigns, all while staying on brand. But as this happens, ethics and transparency become crucial. When AI writes your content, who takes responsibility for what it says? How do you prevent bias, misinformation, or tone errors that could harm your brand's reputation? Leading companies like Adobe and Canva are already building responsible AI frameworks that allow creators to review, edit, and control generated content before it goes live. Another big frontier is personalization. With AI driven insights, brands can tailor messaging for each audience segment without losing their signature voice. Imagine an AI tool that writes hundreds of personalized landing pages, each one fine tuned for audience intent, yet unmistakably your brand. That's where content marketing is headed. Personalization at scale, powered by AI, guided by human ethics. So, can AI really sound like your brand? Yes, but only if you teach it what your brand stands for. AI can scale your voice, accelerate your content process, and keep your message consistent. But authenticity comes from you, your story, your purpose, your values. The future of content isn't about replacing humans, it's about reimagining how humans and machines create together. As marketers, our role is to train AI thoughtfully, review its output critically, and always add that final human touch. Because at the end of the day, your brand voice isn't just what you say, it's how you make people feel. That's all for today's episode of Digital Marketing with AI. If you enjoyed this discussion, follow the show and share it with someone who's exploring AI in their content strategy. Until next time, keep creating, keep testing, and most importantly, keep it human.